Hey y'all, welcome. And I appreciate y'all tonight. I want to talk about Kanika's clothes. Okay, let's talk about Kanika clothes. We're just gonna come in a minute for 8 minutes and talk about Kanika clothes. Okay, this is what we gotta think about. Okay, y'all come in. When you come in, hit that like button. Okay, that's very important on all videos. Real talk. Why was that young lady's clothes soak and wet? Now, everybody got their own theory. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? My tactics in mine is not giving me the pool. Okay? Can I tell y'all why I don't think she was in the pool? Can I tell y'all why? Now I seen Monifa check that door. Like, why isn't this door unlocked? But I don't understand why them girls checking that hotel by themselves if they not afraid after they friend was lost. Okay. Now let's talk about the young lady hair, her clothes, and her shoes. All together. It's not giving me the pool, y'all. Okay. And the reason why I said that is because it's taking me to something happened in the hallway more than the pool. Her hair was standing all over her head, okay? Her hair was all over her head, like she had been fighting. But who in the world will weave in their hair and their hair stand out over their head like that? What kind of weave is that? Think about it, y'all. We didn't say that. We didn't say that. That's what the sister said. The sister said her hair was standing all over her head like she was been fighting. So I want to ask all the ladies who don't wore weave before. Now I don't have weave before, but I call weave when I get that's a sew in that I call weave. But I don't know what everybody call weave. Uh, so you telling me that everybody with weave hair stand on top of their head like that? Think about it, y'all. Think about it. Let's be serious with this. This is something that we have to look at, y'all. Women who have worn weave before, stop looking at all these videos right now. Let's stop trying to find videos to watch, okay? Let's imagine in our head that all the videos that we watched and saw is some kind of type of evidence, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is Talk about it. Okay? Now we got to add, make the video work with what been put out there. Okay? Ladies, weave is when you're, let's fan out. Let's explain to the guys the difference, and most of them already know. What's the difference between weaving your hair, sewing in your hair, or a wig? Okay? We have to determine was she wearing a weave? Did she have weave in her hair? That means did she have some hair in her hair? Here in Georgia, we call it sew-in. So that's where we have to clear things up with the way people say things in their state. I know this is not important to y'all, but it's important to me. Because y'all, the sister made it clear that her hair was all over her head like she been fighting. Y'all remember that? Okay. Now I got to look out for the sister. So you telling me that you know she had weave in her hair. Her hair was all the way down to her breast. So you trying to tell me that did she have on a wig? Did she have a sew-in? Or did she just have some weave in between her hair pieces? So y'all, I'm putting my tactics on, my criminal tactics on, because we have to know this, y'all. Only thing somebody just need to tell us is, was Kanika wearing a weave? Did she have a sew-in? Or was it a wig? It's gonna make a difference in understanding why is her hair standing over her head as like she's been fighting. Where in the world did that come from? I ain't never seen nobody fight and they weave be standing all over their head. I see the wig pulled off. I see pieces on the ground. So y'all, we got to discuss this. We have to discuss this. Her hair was all over her head. It's like she been fighting. Ain't that what was said to us? What's up, real? Love, no. So be quiet now. Let me get in my things. I got to straighten up now. I'm gonna get you tomorrow night. Okay, baby. Okay, y'all. Listen. I'm gonna say it again. I came to this point to what the sister said. The sister said her hair was standing her hair all over her head as if she been fighting. What? Kind of wig? What kind of wig or hair did Kanika have in her head to look like it's all over her head like she been fighting? Okay, y'all. Now that's gonna have to take us to a point to, like I said earlier, was Kanika wearing a weave, a wig, or pieces, hair pieces? If now let's go to the definition of different things. If I had a wig on, my hair be off my head, okay? Okay? If Kanika had a wig on, her hair would be off her head. The wig would be on the ground. Okay? Now her hair may be all over her head. Okay? But that's not how it was when we saw it, right? So we don't know how they saw it, but we know how we saw it. We saw it with her with some kind of hat over her head. I call it a wig hat. Now, if she had on a weave, it's gonna be hard to pull that weave out her head. The weave wouldn't be all over her head the way the sister said, as if she been fighting, y'all. This is very important. Now, I'm gonna say she had hair pieces mixed in her hair. They could have pulled pieces out, but it still won't be all over her head. As if she been fighting. What did they see on this young lady, on their sibling, or on their child, that we did not see? If other people say that her hair was over her head like Mona Lisa, why in the hell is her hair over her head up like Mona Lisa? Is her real hair? So y'all saying her? Why is that funny that the real hair is all over her head like Mona Lisa? Why is it funny that her hair is all over her head as if she been fighting? Why are we getting two different? I don't know what word to put right there about this child hair. Okay, Lanita. Why is that important? Because it's like this. If she had a wig on, I could throw a long piece of wig around her neck. Y'all didn't notice that her neck was covered. We ain't gonna get to that right now. I could throw any wig on her head. If she had on a wig, if she had weave, it would be pieces out inside the freezer. If she had sew in, it's gonna be hard to get that sew in out her head. Okay? So if Kanika hair all over her head is if she was fighting, it's not taking me to the pool, y'all. I'm sorry. It didn't take me to the pool. I'm so sorry. It didn't take me to the pool. I wanted it to take me to the pool. The reason why I say it didn't take me to the pool is because it's too many people in that hotel want to go swimming. So I'm most definitely not gonna take her where we gotta clean that pool out. Why in the world I'm gonna close the pool and I got 100,000 people in that hotel? We got to think about the situation. Now, since we talked about her hair was standing all over here. Is that a throw off? It's if she was fighting. I would have never said that my sister hair is standing out over her head if she been fighting. Where I get that from? Why I can't say that her hair was over her head? Her hair was just over her head. Why my sister hair all over her head like that? Why wouldn't I say that? I could have said, wow. Oh gosh. Why wouldn't I say that my sister, why is my sister hair standing all over her head and she had a weave? Why is my sister hair standing? Why is my sister hair like that? I'm gonna tell you. Okay, I put emphasis on this because why is it that she has to be fighting? It's a reason why the sister said her sister hair was standing out over her head if she been fighting. Because why? She was in a fight. That's the only reason why she said it. That's the only reason why she said she don't got some kind of she don't got some kind of answer that her sister got into a fight, y'all. Allegedly. Her hair was standing out over her head. It's like she been fighting. If she been in a fight. What? Come on, ladies. You know we don't say that. Only reason why she said it because she know her sister was in a fight. Allegedly. Only reason why her sister said it because she knew her sister had been in a fight. She was fighting. Why would she say that, y'all? Why else would she say that? Now, we don't gonna be done with the hair all over her head because ain't nothing funny about that child hair all over her head. Why is it so funny that her hair all over her head? As if she been fighting. What's funny about a woman hair all over her head? That's why I didn't like that everybody was going back there in that freeze looking at that body. I didn't like that. It was too many officers going back there looking at that body. That wasn't supposed to be like that. I ain't seen no detective to go back there and look at a person with the hair standing out on top of their head as if they was fighting. Okay, now we done with that. Okay, we still not done with that because we still trying to figure out where did the sister get the fighting part from, y'all. Y'all got to remember she said fighting. She didn't say it's if somebody was trying to pull her hair. She said fighting, y'all. So what the sister allegedly was trying to tell y'all that she got into a fight. See, we got to pick clues up like that. That's a clue. Okay? So now we got the word fighting. Allegedly, she got into a fight with someone. Okay? Because that's what her sister said. Okay? You said slip up. Okay? Now, let's go next. She didn't mention, y'all the only one mentioned about her sister clothes. You all are the only one mentioned about her sister clothes. The sister didn't say too much about her sister clothes. She only spoke about her hair. She didn't speak about her clothes like we did. She didn't say the clothes were wet. She ain't said, oh, she said something about her the way her chest was showing and all that kind of stuff. Now, y'all, they couldn't, if they took the clothes off, they can't take the clothes. If you take clothes off and they are wet, you can't put them back on. You wouldn't have got them halfway on, period. Now, her clothes is telling me that something wet made her clothes like that. It's if something was pulling on her clothes. Something pulling on her clothes. Something was trying to, something pull them clothes, was pulling on it. Okay? allegedly. Something pulling on that child's clothes. You don't know if she, well, look, y'all, I'm going to put it like this. You don't know if she fell, tripped over water, laid in water. Somebody poured water on her. She fell in the water. Floor wet, whatever was wet. Did anybody mopping? She fell in the mopping water. Did she fall in wet floors? It's not giving me the fact, it's not giving me the thought of mine that she was in the pool. Because see, you got all them people in the hotel. You got all those people in the hotel. If all those people was in the hotel, y'all, guess what? She ain't gonna be able to be in that water like that. We ain't said nothing about when she made her body, did it last function? And y'all know what I'm talking about. The body, when and where did that body did it last function? Y'all know what I'm talking about. When did the body do it last poop? When? It wasn't in the freezer. When? So y'all, we got a situation here. We got a situation. We have a real sticky situation because it's throwing me off when it looked like her hair was standing all over her head like she been fighting. Now she got her. I can see her taking off her clothes and she got hot now. But her clothes didn't look that wet to me. Her clothes look more like dirt. Her clothes were more dirty than it was wet. And I can understand her shoe because she was kicking. She was trying to get away. And how the shoe fell out, either they had to take them shoes off her feet in order to get what they want. But they ain't saying that, y'all. They ain't saying that. This case is the same as, not same, similar to any other case where they just want you to just forget about a human body. This case, just as well as the three men who froze. And the girl down there, Shaquella Robinson. I would have to find what happened to, not what, why, what, not why, what, not, it's not why that happened to the nigga. Let me see if I'm saying it right. I want to know, not why, I want to know, what made that happen to, what made it happen, what happened, not what happened. I'm trying to get away from why. I'm trying to get away from why, but I don't know how to do it, okay? I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to say it. I don't want to say why they did it to her. I want to know what happened to make them do that to that girl. Y'all got to remember, we know for a fact if somebody walked that girl down, there's people all like that. People are covering up because they was out there in the hallway, y'all. They led Kanika down there. They they know they was in the hallway. Kanika knew them. Kanika knew everybody who was in the hallway. Even in the lobby. I believe somebody led her on in the why we ain't seen the video of Kanika in the lobby? Okay, let's get back to the freezer. Okay. Every time I get online, my children all waking on him. Now, so if you say that the real, you got to say, if you're gonna mention something like that, make sure you stay on the case with the zizzles and the kizzles and the whizzle and the lizzles. You got to stay on that tizzle, kizzle, okay? So if you're gonna deal with that language, you need to stay within this case that I'm talking about, because you know about this case. Okay? Y'all. Have y'all ever experienced anybody last poop? But let me explain what I'm saying. I had a little puppy. Camper did something to that puppy. The puppy started crying. I like, what you do to that puppy? I picked the puppy up. The puppy back leg was dragging. Kanika was all over the place. When I picked that puppy up, I like, why his body like that? It scared me. Same way Kanika body was just walking around. Allegedly. That dog, the little puppy, was crying. And I said, I'm hurting the puppy while I'm holding the puppy. So I laid the puppy right there on a blanket. Then by the puppy crying, I picked the puppy up. I said, what's that smell? I didn't know it. I never believed that something smelled when they do their last poop. Dogs do it. That's one of the worst smell, y'all. If that didn't happen to the nigga in that freezer, that's not where she died. Sorry to say that. Sorry to say that. That's not where she died. That's not where her last. That's not allegedly where her last place was. Because she would have mess all over herself. Y'all, keep it real. Y'all know this. I wrapped the puppy up. I passed the puppy to my son, because that was his dog I paid for. And he laid the puppy down, wrapped him up pretty. The pretty dog, y'all, pretty Shih Tzu. Put him in a little cage, in his little house. And he passed away. I cried like a baby. But guess what? That puppy pooped. And the puppy was wet. Wet. Sweaty wet. And I ain't never didn't understand that part. So that's the same thing. Kanika was wet. Kanika was wet. All her body was wet. Her clothes was wet. So we got to ask ourselves, what is it that they don't have to tell us nothing, y'all. I've been saying this for years. They ain't got to tell us nothing. Okay? Because it was them who did it. Them. Them did it. Them bees did it. When you call somebody, when you say them beasters, I'm just saying another word. When you say them beasters, you are calling men's that. Men's are called that. So, in other words, what the mother, okay, the sister gave y'all some answers and the mother gave y'all some answers. The sister told y'all they got to fight. Her sister was in the fight. She told y'all that. The mama said some dudes did it. But she told y'all, she said it, but she said it in a way that y'all didn't know that what she was saying. She said, them beasters. I ain't gonna say the word. She said it, y'all. She said, them beasters. That's what she said. Y'all seen the video. Ain't nobody got to play no video. Y'all seen that? And she started crying. She had a card in her hand and she was crying. She said, them bees. When a bee is a men's, those men's did that. And she got to fighting with somebody because her hair was all over her head. She got in a fight with someone because her sister said it. Knowing whether or not the fireman came there first, or either the ambulance came there first, or the police came there first, that ain't important. The important thing is how Kanika got in the freeze. What happened to her where they couldn't resuscitate her to bring her back to life? What happened? What happened to this young lady where they don't want us to believe that they want us to think that they couldn't resuscitate her? If she got in the fight, either she lost her breath. Only reason why y'all listen, the only reason why I'm not gonna say the pool, let me tell you the only reason why I'm not gonna say the pool. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you a little bit about the swimming pool. Let me tell you something about the swimming pool. If she was in the pool, she'll have water in her lungs. Now, y'all got to make sure that she had the right person to examine her. Whoever did the examination, toxicology report, whoever did the toxicology report on her, Don't forget now, the mama did her own toxicology report now. The mama did her own toxicology report, y'all. So y'all was busy saying, why she ain't got no stone for it? Shoot, she might well gonna get a cremate because she gonna find out what happened to her daughter. Okay, let's get back in the freezer. Let's get back in the freezer. Let's get back in the freezer. Let's get back to the freezer. Let's get back to the freezer. Y'all, I got a problem. I got a problem. Because we don't know. When was Kanika last poop? If she ain't had no poop, she wasn't dead in the freezer. But if you if she ain't have no poop, she wasn't. If she was in the freezer and wasn't no poop on her like that, why? Why wasn't it none? It was just froze. So if you froze to death, it won't happen. If that's what y'all tell me. So if you freeze to death, it won't happen. You won't have your last poop. So you got to freeze. You got to thaw out in order to. Yeah, let me tell you something. If Kanika was frozen solid the way that officer said, guess what? It wouldn't have took that night right there to unthaw her, y'all. It would have took them the next day. Or either probably the next day. If she frozen solid, she ain't gonna throw out right there. And when we saw her at laying on that thing, she couldn't have been thawed out. It's gonna take some days to thaw out, y'all. Days. Can I tell y'all? If she frozen solid, it gonna take some days, humans. It's not gonna take that night. It's not gonna take the 10th to thaw out. It might not, since she frozen solid, it ain't gonna take the 11th. Solid. Jesus Christ. They wouldn't be able to move her like they wouldn't have put that girl up on that bed like that, y'all. What y'all call that stretcher? They wouldn't be able to put that girl up on that bed like that if she were frozen solid. Y'all wouldn't even be able to see that girl like that. They would have to take her on to the thing. Don't let you see that girl like that. Like they letting us think that they laid her on the bed and laid in the kitchen. What? That's so disrespectful. Okay, y'all, let's get back in the freezer. Calm down, Lanita, because you know how you get it. I do have to calm down, y'all, because I'm very hyper. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. I just wanted to know, you had them creators put some things out there for y'all. We don't need no more video because we got enough videos if you listen to the right ones. If you listen to the right one, they video telling you everything. Now, can I tell y'all a little secret? That ain't the same hair, y'all. The hair was covering her what? Why y'all think, what y'all think was going on with the hair? Did y'all notice the hair was covering her neck? I just want to know, did anybody out there in the world, in other countries, in the United States, notice that her neck was covered up with the hair? Why is that hair on her head? So you mean to tell me that y'all pulled the weed out of her hair, took the sewing out and laid her on that table thing? So why did y'all take the wig or weave off her head and lay her on the table? You're not supposed to disrespect a woman like that. Y'all understand what I'm saying? If the wig was wrapped around her neck, that's to hide whatever going on. They laid her on that table, y'all. Be honest. Y'all got to start acting like y'all don't understand what I'm saying. If they lay her on, if we looking at her like that in the freezer, that's how she supposed to be on that stretcher. Cover up, not her face showing. We weren't even supposed to see none of this. We weren't supposed to see this. We're not supposed to see this, y'all. You're not supposed to see this. If they took her out the freezer, y'all weren't supposed to see her on that table, on that bed. What they call it? I can't even think of what they call the thing. But we wouldn't be able to see her like that, y'all. You can't see her like that. They would have to take the first thing they supposed to do was take that body out of there and take it to the hospital. They supposed to take it. I don't care if they do have their own car, and Miss Teresa might not want them to take her baby to where they are, where that place where they are, especially when she was hurt there. She might not want them to take my baby to the hospital first. Did y'all see? Did they see? This ain't making sense to y'all. Y'all, come on, let be for real with this. We ain't see no poop all in the pants. We really didn't see her on the stretcher. Y'all didn't see her on the stretcher. Y'all just seen something over there on the stretcher. She wasn't even supposed to be on the stretcher. She ain't even thawed out yet because she was frozen solid. And she was found on the 10th. She wouldn't be thawed out on the 10th. People. And why is her hair off her head? See, this gonna make you think that who cleaned her off? Who cleaned her off? Everybody else saw her. Why Miss why everybody else saw that girl in the freezer? Why Miss Teresa couldn't see her own daughter in the freezer? Y'all went back there. Every one of y'all officers went back there and looked at her. That's her child. Why she can't go back there and look at her child? Why she couldn't go back there and look at her own child? Well, so far, Miss Teresa and her daughter don't gave hints. They gave hints to what went on. They gave hints to what happened, y'all. And we didn't pay them no attention. The mama gave us a hint. Ain't nobody did nothing to my child. She was at a party. She was at a party. Ain't nobody did nothing to my child. As if somebody was lying what they did to her. Then we went to the meeting. She had to go to the meeting at the hotel. She went to the meeting at the hotel. The meeting? I don't want to meet with them people. I'm not about to meet with them people, period. I got an attorney. That's what I'm paying my attorney for. I ain't talking about the mama, y'all. I ain't dogging her at all, period. Because this is her child. This is not my child. I'm just saying, I ain't about to meet with y'all. Because y'all ain't told me the truth since I first walked in this mother sucker. But I'm going to let my attorney come. I'm going to tell y'all about the attorney. He did his job. His job was to give Miss Teresa what she want. Thinking that gonna shut her up. But y'all gotta remember, we can talk more than Miss Teresa. Now, something ain't right with the girl in the freezer. That girl in the freezer fought for her life. They weren't gonna be able to put that shoe on her. She was kicking. I'm gonna tell you something. Allegedly, they already did what they took from the girl, what they already took from the girl, because her hair was wrapped around her neck. Her hair was wrapped around her neck. If ain't nobody paid it no attention, go back and look at the videos. Her hair was wrapped around her neck. What that mean, y'all? What they take off her neck? What they take from her? Cause somebody hair. Well, y'all, this ain't no glamour show. This not a glamour show. Why is her hair wrapped all wet around her neck? And y'all want that mama to see her like y'all want that mama. I don't understand this. I just don't understand. My thing is this. I think Kanika case turned into something else. She died, y'all. Young lady died. She deceased, y'all. She deceased. The the attorney just as happy as he can be. She deceased. That dude right there, he just as happy. See, she got but see the thing is with me is, see, I didn't know he was in Chicago. He was in Chicago because that's where, hey, Simpson, O.J. Simpson, he for out way back then. When I seen that man right there, I said, "Oh, he getting old." Where he come from? I said, "I ain't know he was still out here doing cases." When I saw that man right there, I said, "She about to get paid. She gonna get paid, period, because it's a liability, insurance, and she deserves it for her baby." But when you go back, y'all, some ain't right about that body in the freezer. Some just ain't right. Lanita, that's Kanika in the freezer? Miss Teresa didn't see her in the freezer. I ain't seen her in the freezer. I ain't gonna say that's her in the freezer. I'm gonna let the mom, cause I'm gonna let the mama say. Let me hear the mama speak on the pictures. I'd rather let the mama speak on the picture and tell me if that's her daughter. I don't want to hear nobody else say it. She said that that's her daughter in the pictures. I want to hear her say it myself. That's my daughter inside the freezer. See, Miss Teresa was right. That ain't her daughter on that bench, on that bed. And Teresa, that's why she ain't touching. Miss Teresa could have touched that girl if she wanted to, y'all. That ain't her daughter. Allegedly. Allegedly. That wasn't her daughter on that bed. Allegedly. When I said bed, I'm calling the thing, I forgot. girdle, what y'all call it, the girdle or something. You know, I don't believe that was Kanika on laying on it. That's why Mr. Rich was looking like that ain't none of my daughter. I don't know who that was. Y'all ain't gonna tell me this my daughter. And they made it look like she walked out of there. She ran out of there, y'all. Miss Teresa ran out of there. She ran. It's so much. It's just so much. It's just too much. I just want to know what. I just want to know what happened to it. I just want to know what happened. Because I couldn't be honest with y'all. Out of all these years, I never really looked at them pictures good. I promise y'all. I never looked at the pictures good. I never looked at them pictures like that, y'all. I can't look at them. I just couldn't look at them. I just want to take a chance one day and look at them. I never looked at them pictures like that, y'all. Only thing I look at her laying on the side and her hair like she laying all pretty, like she was asleep. I ain't never looked at them pictures. Yeah, I ain't never looked at them pictures like that, y'all. Maybe one day I need to look at the pictures. I seen y'all talking about the teeth. I ain't never looked at the picture inside the freezer. I'm gonna look at them. And all these years, I ain't never looked at them. It was just something. It was just. I'm gonna look at them, and I'll come back with another. I'm not gonna show y'all or nothing like that. I'm gonna look at them by myself. I'm gonna look at them by myself. Cause it's something ain't right. Don't understand why they had that girl turned around like that in it. Why is her body turned around? We see the body in the corner. See, that's what I was telling y'all. I ain't never really looked at the body. I seen the body in the corner. Then I seen the body turned around, look like a little sweetie pie. It was looking sweet. And one old poop on the floor. And can I ask y'all something? I ain't gonna hold y'all up because I gotta go to work in the morning. I can't wait till I'm done with this job. I wanna ask y'all something. Please tell me it's me when I ask y'all this. Cause nigga eyelashes didn't look like they was on backwards. When y'all get a chance, put it down in the chat. Did Kanika eyelashes look like they was on backwards? Backwards? And did she wear lashes that night? Did she have on lashes that night? Did she wear lashes that night, y'all? See, it's a lot I want to ask about the body. Did she wear lashes? Did the lashes come out? Cause the lashes looked like they were turned backwards. Did Kanika wear lashes that night? Did she wear eyelashes like that? That's a question that needs to be asked. Did she have on lashes that night? And did them lashes come out? Could somebody tell me in the chat when they get a chance? Was them lashes on backwards in that freezer? Did Kanika have on some lashes that night just to go to that hotel party? A lot of stuff gonna be important, y'all. that we need to ask. Them eyelashes look like wore out eyelashes, y'all. Them ain't no eyelashes been in no water. Them wore out like eyelashes. Them the kind of lashes that that young lady will put on. Not no young lady, no. Not no young lady. Think about it, y'all. So just a summary of what we just spoke on. To three things. I wish the sister could answer. Did Kanika was she wearing a wig? Was she wearing a weave? Or was she wearing a sew-in? Do Kanika was she wearing eyelashes that night? Y'all, if those questions is answered like we wanted to answer, that wasn't her walking in the building. I'm telling y'all, allegedly that was if she if that girl had on a weave, a sew in, oh wig, that ain't the same girl came in that hotel. Regardless of we did see her walk in there, we don't know if that was her or not. Your mind playing tricks on you. You can't let your mind play tricks on you. Cause that's all they did, trick y'all. It was some truth, and then one of it someone was some mess. Some of it was confusion. Nothing but confusion. That's why Miss Teresa said, when Miss Teresa said, them beasters, y'all know what word I'm saying. She talking about men's did that to her daughter. Cause she called them beasters. Y'all know what word I'm saying. B-A. She called them beasters. Them beasters. Them female dog. Them men ain't got no, they ain't got no, they ain't got no children. They some low down mother suckers. And then my sister hair was standing on her head as if she was fighting. So the sister told y'all she got in the fight. And then mama said some men did something to her. Y'all didn't even catch on to that. This is this case as well as the other case. She died, y'all. She unalive, okay? Kanika unalive. If Miss Teresa don't want to buy no tombstone for her daughter, she don't have to. If she want to cremate her and put her in something, like I got with my mom on my dress, a little bit of cute one my children got for me, can't open it. But I want to open it one day and put it in the lake out there. But she don't want to do what she don't want to do. She ain't got to do what she don't want to do. We can't put no pressure on that. The best thing for y'all to do, if you want to get more answers, is to get on her side. Get on her side. Can't talk about it and then get on her side. Can't talk about him, Beyonce. So y'all, those you may not never find the answer what you want, but you don't have to give up. And I like y'all. I like cause y'all still, cause we still trying to. We ain't trying to. They got to understand. It done on been done. What's on been done be done. But you still want to know what happened to your child. Yeah, I still want to know. Cause it bothered me with the little doggy that we buried in the backyard. I want to know what the camper do to the dog. But the dog passed. He was alive, y'all. When he made his last poop. He was alive. When he made his poop, he was alive. So that telling me a dog is not a human, but they similar to a human. A dog just as smarter than a human. That dog was alive when he pooped. So y'all got where is that stuff at? It wasn't in that freezer. And when that dog did that, my son went up there and wiped him out because my son knew he was going to die. I ain't never smelled no smell like that. Because I said, where that smell come from? And he was like, I'm just crying. And I couldn't help the little dog because the little dog was in pain. And I just sat on the sofa. When that dog did that, I asked my son, why is he wet? Before he wiped him out, I said, why is he so wet? Y'all ask about why Kanika was wet. He was wet when when he passed his poop, his whole body was wet. But he was still alive, y'all, still trying to walk. So I know Kanika was fighting for her life, wherever she was. And the dog just lied down and just passed away. So Kanika I don't understand. See, y'all, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let y'all go. Allegedly, Kanika and them people saw something. See, when Kanika was down there wandering around, see, we got to guide her somewhere. She don't talk too much. We got to get rid of this girl. This girl don't talk too much. We don't know who was following her, who was following her, leading her. Oh man, she don't came down here and caught us. But she ain't see nothing. We gotta get, hey man, y'all gotta make a move. Y'all gotta make a move. She don't caught us. She ain't seen nothing. They thought she saw him. She caught them. She caught them doing something. She caught them doing something to other body. Now you got to get the bodies out, dog. You got to get them bodies. Them, allegedly, they had to move fast. They had parts everywhere. Y'all better get this working. Y'all better get this stepping. Because I ain't about to let y'all y'all better not mess up my business. You got to move fast. But y'all got to think about all them towers. All them towers. That dude was loading up like that. See, y'all, it was 2 rooms. I ain't even worrying about the party people, but it was 2 rooms. It was room next door, 26, 24, 24, 26, 23. Where's 25? You got 26 and 24 beside each other. Where 25 at? Where room 25? Where's room 25? That is one scary thing, ain't it? You got room 24 and 26. Where was room 25? 24, 25 come after 24. And it come in front of 26. So where was room 25? Hmm. 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 926 and 924. All that noise they were making, man, please. That's why they were making that noise. Y'all know what we're going to have. Two rooms. I ain't about to get into the children. I ain't about to do that to I ain't about to do that to them. I ain't about to do that. I ain't about to do that to the party people. I ain't gonna do that to the party people. Mm-mm. Cause see, first of all, you can't be talking to no man on intercom. Man feel when you talk to a man a certain way in front of people, he feels different. He feel low. He feel short. He feel little. And if you tell a man in front of everybody, you ain't getting nothing, you ain't touching me. And I guarantee you, I don't get that. I got that right there tonight. Y'all have a good night, okay? I love y'all. Have a good night.